What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about a strategy which makes it easier to produce and upload a YouTube video every single day. So if you're in the same boat as me, trying to build the muscle of getting consistent with YouTube, this video is for you. So the strategy I want to discuss, it sounds really simple, but since I implemented it today, it made everything seem much more manageable and less burdensome. And looking forward, I can see myself producing a video every single day, fingers crossed, if I follow this principle. And the idea is that the order in which we carry out our workflow is really important. And we want to optimize the order to front load the burdensome and energy draining tasks early in the day, such that we only have the fun and non-tiring tasks left. So I think it varies from person to person, but for me, the energy draining tasks would be coming up with the title, doing the thumbnail, and scripting the video. Those three things, right? So one is because it requires a lot of iteration and you got to go back and forth and there's cognitive load involved. So you sort of got to use your brain. It's not just like something which is purely passive or you're purely in a flow. And two, it's because I do it on my computer. And the reason why I do the title on my computer is because I find it convenient to go back and forth with AI to do it. So I do it in this tool called Cursor. And that helps because, as I've talked about in previous videos, I try to time box each step for about 10 minutes. And if I've got the AI helping me, then it takes about 10 minutes to come up with a title. And as for the thumbnail, it's inevitable that I've got to use the computer because I do it in Canva. And yeah, I find it surprisingly tiring. It's not like cognitively complex or like something really complicated, but just using the software and going back and forth. If I were to do that at night, it's so much more tiring compared to doing it in the morning. And it's sort of like burdensome. I feel like, oh man, now I've got to do this to hit my goal of uploading another video or producing another video. It's like I filmed already, but I still got this stuff to do. I've got to figure out the title. I've got to do the thumbnail. It's sort of like, it's pretty seems, right? But this morning I did it first, did it at like 10, 11 a.m. And it's not that hard, right? The problem isn't that it's hard. It's that it's energy draining. And I feel like there's a suitable window of time to do those type of tasks, right? For you, it might be the opposite. For you, you might love doing all that kind of stuff and it might energize you, right? But for me, at the moment, at this stage, it doesn't. So did it in the morning, felt really good. Very early on in the day, I'm like, all I need to do is film the video and edit it, right? And those bits I don't find tiring. Like, I actually find it quite energizing just to talk and ramble at the camera. So there's no issue there. And with editing, I just edit in this software called Descript. So it's very, very simple. It takes about like 10 minutes to edit. I might do a video about that in the future. Also a tool that uses AI. So that's the strategy for today. It's not only being aware of the different components of the workflow, but it's being intentional with the order in which we do them and which bits we strategically try to front load, which bits to do at what time, optimize for energy levels and sustainability, if that makes sense. So have a think about that. Have a think about which bits you just want to knock out of the way early on in the day. I feel like the order in which I'm doing it, it makes sense. It makes sense from that angle, but it also makes sense from the angle where if I do the packaging bits later, that is to say the title and the thumbnail, I'm less likely to do it as carefully. But if I do it early in the day and I do it first, I'm more likely to do it more properly, let's say. And they say that is the important. They say those steps are important, yet neglected, because that's what actually gets people clicking on your videos. But who am I to say? Because my videos only get like 20 views at the moment. But nevertheless, that's the approach I'm taking. And I hope it was useful. Goodbye for now.